kijk naar de zin, ja. Kijk naar de zin, ja. Alright, okay, so we had some minor technical difficulties, and I think last time the desk was closer, and now the thunder is starting outside, so I hope you can't hear this. Welcome guys, and sorry for the volume, the music stuff in the background. So I need to add a small note for next time that I mute all the playback stuff here. Why? Why can't I hear myself again? Ah, there's still something wrong. Which one is it? I thought I muted everything here. Let me check. Yeah, I see the problem here. I think we're done. Just a second, guys. Lots of things can go wrong. You know Murphy's Law, they will go wrong. Right, final preparations. Mute everything. Nope, I still hear myself. Why is that? Which one is this? Which one is it? Oh, why is this one? It's this one. I just muted it. Oh no, I think I muted. I think I muted the output only, not the stream. I'm not hearing anything now. Is it okay? There's so many open YouTube windows here now. I think it's okay. Alright, so you guys should be able to hear me, and I shouldn't be able to hear myself, because if that's the case, it will record the output again and you will get all kinds of odd, insane sounds. So that's that's my fault, and the reason for that is that I was working with the Fifine microphone last week, so I did some changes in OBS. So I'm writing down now OBS check if mics are not monitored, and mute everything. Mute all YouTube windows. Right, so that's for next time. Let's see if I can see the chat on my own window as well. That would be useful. I need a better laptop. Can I scroll down here? Nope, I can't. Can I make it a bit bigger? Does that help? Why does it show the chat on the bottom plus instead of the right side? Now it does on the right side. It's stupid. Why does it do that? Alright, it's not the biggest issue. Let's just do it this way so the chat is on the right. Yeah, this is what I want. This is good enough. Okay. So we're live, finally. This took some time. I'm really sorry for that, guys. We had some technical difficulties, and again I have a scene for that now. That one. I won't use it a lot. Only if I have to go to the toilet for some reason, you know. Let me please share the stream. I haven't gotten to that. Share the stream on Facebook. Everywhere. We're live. Because I think people are waiting for that. Alright. Does it work? Yep. Let's do some more spamming, as always. I like spamming. Do you like spamming? I like spamming. The Dutch one and the society one. Spam everywhere. Alright. We got quite a full script tonight. Lots of things to talk about. So it's about time to start, but things didn't go completely as planned. Oh man, why is this laptop so slow? Yes, I want to write something on Facebook, but it's so incredibly slow. I don't know why. Maybe I should use a cable instead of a Wi-Fi. I don't know. Talking about Wi-Fi, I think I should install a mesh network here at ByteDelight headquarters, because Wi-Fi is quite flooded with devices in our house only, and we have neighbors, and so you know, could be useful. Where's the text? Ah, the text. I didn't copy the text. Where's the text? We're live. See? I thought I copied everything. Oh man, it's so slow. Maybe I should save some for a new laptop. You will get this one. Why do you like that? It's an old laptop. You should say no, I want a new one. Oh, what is it doing? No! Stop it. Alright, sorry guys. Give me a couple of seconds please. Take some beer or something. We're getting there. Yeah, it is here. It's just so slow. I'm not sure what my laptop is doing. Maybe it's doing Windows updates or something. It's not my fault. It's Windows. Alright. Post. Yay! 1. We got 1. We got 2. Oh, I'm missing all the chats now. We'll get there, guys. Promise. I promise. Please wait. Hold on. I hope you're having fun. We are having fun. What are you doing? Oh, there's paper on the floor. Don't worry. It's just paper. It's packing paper. We have such a big space that we have packing paper on the floor here. Yeah, I still need to move. Okay. And one more here. Does it show we're live? Then let's get to Twitter. And yeah, Wi-Fi is too slow. But of course the stream is on cable. No, it's not my fault. I'm doing my best. It's not good enough. It's not enough. We're live. Alright. Twitter is suspended as well. So I'm closing Facebook now. That's enough for now. And let's get started. Oh man, how many chat is going on here? What the Okay, 32 people are watching. And believe, this is only 32 people chatting. And it's already hard to keep up, you know. What will happen when there are 50 people or 100 people, something like that? Right, stop spamming me on Facebook because I should disable messaging here. Thank you, Moses, for the comment on the R-Type shirt. I love R-Type, it's the best game ever. No doubt about that. Hi everyone. Hi Jiri. Hi Mark, Anthony, Miguel. I'm forgetting lots of names. Neil. Franco, Patrick, of course. Yeah, it's chill here because we have air conditioning above and it's cooling us down. It's a bit cold even. Do you think it's cold? A bit cold? I will keep it that way. So tomorrow we can walk with an aching neck, you know. So it's tomorrow. Right. Hey, Istvan from Budapest. Welcome. And I see some more names I haven't seen before. So welcome everyone. Hola, bienvenue, goedenavond. What am I forgetting? Goedenavond, of course, Dutch. And all the other. Yeah, you got all the spams, Mark. You're in all the Facebook group. That's not my fault. So welcome. Let's kick off the show finally, because this is taking way too long. Hop, there we go. Alright, you can still hear us. And let's load up the ByteDelight weekly show. Did I ever get anything? I don't think so. Alright. I love spam actually with some pickles. Who likes spam with pickles? Tell me please, I would like to know that. It's a poll. Let's get to the script because it's all messed up now. Don't text it, because otherwise we'll get into trouble. We have to do everything again. We have to start over again, completely. Yeah, it works, I think. Please tell me if the background music is better now, because last week it was slightly higher volume than now. I think it should be okay. I did a recording and listened it back, so I think it's fine. If you think it's still too loud, I will change it. Ask me anything. If you have something to ask directly in the stream, of course do that. Otherwise, please leave a comment for maybe some questions or ideas for next week's show. Please let me know if you have any topic to discuss. I'm really curious, of course. And I really asked today. I asked on Facebook if people had retro computer news, and I got quite some responses to that. So I think that works. Spam grilled on toast. Jeez, it's cool. What is cool? All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, subscribe please if you haven't. That helps me out quite a bit. And we have a sponsor, of course, like always. If there's nothing else, the best sponsor ever is ourselves. Head over to zxspectrum.shop to buy brand new add-ons for your ZX Spectrum. Lots of different products are available. For example, the ZX HD HDMI interface, or the DiffMC Enjoy Pro 1 SD card interface, and lots more. Set the currency preference to British pounds or euro and check out easily. Also found on our website are links to our Facebook page with weekly updates of all kinds of ongoing projects. And of course, do subscribe to our YouTube channel with lots of reviews and the ByteDelight weekly show episodes. Yes! So, if you're still looking to spending some time with your favorite electronics, then get over to zxspectrum.shop. What's on tonight's program? We got some off-topic things that kept me busy as always. So the things that made me not do as much as I want to, as always. We got loads of news and we got some cool topics, and of course including some photos of your setups, which I got a lot again, and I like those a lot, so thank you for sending them to me, and I will show you them in a second. The last bit of opening talk is about my ByteDelight's order backlog. I did ship about 60 or 70 packages today, so I'm really... I only see boxes at the moment in my head. Boxes, loads of them. And I ship quite a lot, but I still have 152 open orders, if not more in the meantime, because I got some orders in. So I'm really working a lot, and I'm very, very fortunate. My wife and my kids help me sometimes, like during the show. And of course I promised him something, you know. Yeah, and when you ask your kids what would you like, then of course they will come up with the most expensive Lego sets that are on the market at the moment. But that's not a problem. You want it, right? Yeah, you want. All right. his English is a lot better than my daughter's, and he's on Discord and what else?
Steam.
Steam. So he chats a lot in English, talks a lot in English. The only thing was that his Discord channel or account was locked for a week now, about a week, because he entered some age, and Discord is very picky when it comes to what age you enter, and Discord only allows you to open an account when you're 13 years or older, and of course he is, but he didn't know you really have to enter your age. So it's locked, and it takes a couple of weeks until they process your request. So be careful with the Discord. If you want an account, don't enter some random date. Make sure it's at least 13 years or older. Make them a Lego Spectrum. By the way, talking about Lego, where did I leave that box? Small box. Oh, there it is. Pick it. I got some cool Lego for myself. It's really off topic, I know. But it's a Lego box, you know. Lego. Isn't it cool? And sometimes I like to do challenging Lego stuff. Mostly Lego Technics or trains or something. But this time I saw something so cute. It's really one of the coolest things. It's a lawnmower. I'm going to build this myself, including a live stream. So if you want to see that, then please subscribe to the channel and click the notification button. You know, I like this. So I think it's a cool set. I just wanted to buy it. I think it was only €10 or something. It was very cheap. And it's kind of Lego Technic. It is Technic, yeah. It's technically it's Lego Technic. So it's a cool set. How can they sell this for €10 when the car is €100? Why? It's both plastic. Anyway, the Lego Computer 64. Yeah, I've seen some retro computer Legos, and the most cool ones I've seen were from Clint Bessinger from LGR, who has a Lego IBM and a Lego some other Lego stuff. But I don't think I've seen the Lego ZX Spectrum yet. What question? What's your son's opinion about ZX Spectrum, and does he play games? What do you think about the ZX Spectrum?
It's old.
It's old.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm still cool. So ZX Spectrum is cool as well. It's a cool computer.
Yeah, it is.
It's a sexy computer. I know you're not into that at this moment, but it's a cool computer. Got rubber keys. No, just joking. We play some games from time to time, not that much, because he's into Rocket League and Minecraft and and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I wish I had some Mindstorm sets, by the way. That would be very cool. Although you're not really into programming yet, so I'm not sure if Mindstorms is the thing for him. But Lego Technics really is. He likes that a lot. He isn't into trains. I really would like more space for trains. I used his room once for trains, but he didn't. He wants the space for himself, of course. Do you have Harlequin 128 boards available? Yes, loads of them. So kits or the boards only with the manual, they're in stock, and they can be shipped quite quickly. It's not a problem at all. If I'm talking too quickly, then maybe I shouldn't have taken the last coffee. I think I shouldn't have done that. Talking about coffee, let's get into the off-topic stuff from this week, because that's the first topic: coffee. I'm not joking. It's real. Off-topic stuff. Lawnmower Man. Yeah, that movie was cool. I've seen it once, Lawnmower Man. Anyway, talking about coffee, our coffee machine is partially fixed. So we have a Siemens fully automated coffee machine, which we bought about 6 years ago, maybe 7 years. 6 years, I think. And the quality is getting worse, the quality of the coffee. So I was thinking what it could be, maybe the grinder or something else. But my wife actually discovered that you need to replace a rubber ring that pushes the pump into the reservoir with the coffee. And that rubber ring was way too old. It should be replaced at least once a year, and I didn't know because Siemens doesn't tell you. And if you ask Siemens a question about it, they say they want to send someone over. I'm not going with that. That's crazy. I'm not paying for those services because that would mean I could buy a new machine every 2 years or something because of the cost of that. That's ridiculous. Anyway, but Ronnie, in 30 years, the machines and the things that he grew up with are retro, and I can keep working with this cool stuff, you know. Okay, that's enough about the coffee machine. So we replaced that rubber ring, and the grinder could still be replaced, but I think that's about it. The coffee is quite good at the moment, and it's important. I drink loads of coffee. How much coffee do you drink? 10, 15 cups a day?
No.
Well, I do.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Yeah, you're not. You drink only tea. Yeah. Right, with sugar and milk. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just like black coffee. That's real coffee. No, my wife doesn't like the ZX Spectrum at all. It's just work for her. She likes it, that I like it. And that's good enough. Okay, some other off-topic things. I was working on fixing our cross trainer, and I needed a lot because I need some exercise, you know, everyone does. He goes to school a couple of days a week. Fortunately, because not anymore, by the way. Yeah, now your holiday starts.
No, one more week.
Yeah, one more week. Come on, that's two more days going to school.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then he has an endless holiday, summer holiday, of course. Oh, Dizzy is cool. Yeah, Dizzy is a nice game. I think he will like Dizzy, but he doesn't have the patience, and he likes to play his own games only, mainly. Okay, so back to a cross trainer. So a cross trainer was broken. Loads of bearings and other stuff need replacement. Actually, 2 years ago already, but I just keep using it. But the problem is that the manufacturer, the factory, has gone bankrupt about 1 or 2 years ago. So it's impossible to get the original parts. I think I could find one part at a reseller somewhere, but I'm sourcing MacGyver parts at the moment. So I have some very strong steel plate there, which I'm going to use instead of the original parts to connect some parts together. That will work just fine. Minecraft won't work on a Spectrum. Oh, sorry, Franco. Minecraft will work on the ZX Spectrum Plus, and I'm not joking. Even Fortnite will run on the ZX Spectrum Plus. You've seen it.
Yes.
And it will run. And it will run smoothly. I'm not joking. I'm a real ZX Spectrum Plus. I'm not fooling you. Just keep an eye on Facebook and keep an eye on my YouTube channel, and you will find out. It's a very exciting thing I'm working on. So I'm fixing the cross trainer because I really like to start the day with some exercise, which I really need mentally and physically. And at this moment, I often just get up, get dressed, and jump on my bike and do some 10 kilometers or something in the morning. And not always, but I really should do it about every day because it's important. And you know that too. We've done it together, so. Okay, some other stuff. What I have here underneath the stroopwafel is something I bought from someone in Germany. The problem is it's off topic, it's not related to ZX Spectrum at all. I have a Toyota MPV, and my stereo needs to be fixed because my car stereo, because it's an old car. It still looks new because that's Japanese cars. And I found a video about what is wrong with the car stereo. Is just that because of the movement of the car, the vibrations, some parts came loose from the circuit board and just need to be resoldered, and that's all. But when I'm getting out the radio, which I will do in a couple of days, I hope, I'm installing this one. This is a Bluetooth receiver, which plugs into the port for the CD changer, which I do not have or use. So instead, you can use Bluetooth now, and I can use my smartphone for playing music through the radio when it's fixed. And also, I bought the Bluetooth version with the microphone, so I can also use the radio then as a car kit, which I think is quite nice. And it's not that expensive. I think it was €40 for a Bluetooth up to version 5 compatible device, and I really like finally adding that, because I was thinking of that years ago already, but now I need to get that radio out, so why not do that at the same time? So that's about enough about when it comes to off-topic things. The weather didn't keep me busy because we have air conditioning. It's just too chilly here, don't you think? Almost too chilly. Ugh. It's 25 degrees. I know it's not too cold, but we're at the top floor in this house, in this building, so the hot air comes up, and hence the air conditioning is quite useful. Right. Let's get over to the real news. Let's get to the news bites. I need some water. Is that a part only for your type of car or regular? It's for Toyotas. This version was offered for Toyotas. But I guess if your car doesn't have a line input or something, or Bluetooth, your car stereo of course, you could try to find if there's a kit for your car stereo as well. But this one is especially made for a couple of different original Toyota car stereo models. So check it out on eBay, for example. I bought this one from eBay. I really like it. Alright, the show is quite lifting off, I think, if I can say that, because the response to my questions for news and for photos of your ZX Spectrum setups is quite good during the last days. And also, what I was thinking of when I was asking for news is I was asking for retro computer news, and I got a lot of responses that are not related to ZX Spectrum. But I was thinking, why not widen the news section a bit, and indeed also cover some other stuff that's related. So why not? So from from the previous show, I was it's thunder. I promised I would try to add some new stuff to the web shop, and I haven't gotten to that. So the mugs and what else? The mugs and I don't know, there was something else I still need to add to the web shop. A couple of things I need to add, and of course new products will arrive, but only once the backlog has gone a lot down. Not a bit, but a lot down. Anyway, that's one thing. Okay, let's get to a very cool topic that some relative of mine, my brother actually, your nephew, oh sorry, uncle. Your uncle told me. You talked about 3D Sen. It's an emulator, and I thought this was really cool. It's a Nintendo Entertainment System emulator that makes old games look three-dimensional. I really should show you, so I'm going to show you here. Let's see if this works. Let's make it full screen, and this also, and then I can enable audio in a second. Yes, this is fine. Let's get to the laptop here. Let's see if the microphone is still working. Yep. So here's the video I was looking into. Let me show. This is so cool. Look at this. This is a Nintendo Entertainment System game, which you can just walk around now. Isn't that cool? It's totally awesome. Look at that. And I think many of you will know these kinds of games. Some titles you will recognize. But this is just too awesome. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, sorry. This is just cool. Look at that. I really like that. I'm not sure if it's really playable, but it's just fun. This is so much fun. It looks a lot better than the original games. How did it do that? Wow. And this is done for a Nintendo Entertainment System, but I think that makes me think that maybe something is possible for ZX Spectrum games as well. I think it looks very cool. I haven't put a link to this video in the description. If you would like me to do that, why not? Then let's just do it. Yeah, I will put it in the comments. Just a second. Can I do that here, by the way? Oh, I don't know.
Just go to the stream.
Can I? Oh, I can.
You can just put it there.
No, I don't want to. I want to put it in the description. I cannot do that here.
I think one of those.
Can it? Should it work?
I think
I'm so afraid I'm doing something wrong here. I'm getting to studio. I didn't want to do that.
But Lila, you can change it here.
I can, but what happens when I get back? Will the audio be enabled again? Ah, we'll try. Okay, let's put it in here. So 3DSen. 3DSEN. Save.
And they just need to
Can I now get back to the... Yeah, I can.
I'm just
Okay, but I bet no, the audio is still muted. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, that's really cool. Really cool. Hey, Renee, good evening. Yeah, there's a lot of fun going on, but I guess the weather is almost the same as in the UK during the last days. It was over 30 degrees here. It's really cool what they did with the free SEN. Check it out. I added it to the description, so if you press F5, then you probably see it. I hope the audio is still muted. Yep. Let's get back to my script. Where's my script? It's here. Oh, so many windows. Okay, it's still working. Okay. This is slightly more on topic, but it's not really ZX Spectrum related. So I bought this Define wireless microphone from AliExpress. I'm not sure what it cost. I should look it up.
should around 50.
I think around 50 euro or something. And why is it 50 euro, you may ask? Because it's Chinese, it should be cheap, you know. It's not the cheapest, but it's because this is the only microphone I could find that actually had decent audio quality. But still I'm using a mixer to add some treble and bass, and I'm using some software filters to filter out noise and other stuff. And I'm using a compressor to get better audio volume levels, so if I'm screaming you won't get mad, but I think you will get mad at this moment, because I don't have the compressor enabled on OBS at this moment. Anyway, I also bought a cheap mixer with the Define microphone, and the cheap mixer is cheap. Trash. We use it somewhere else in the house. And I bought a second one, by the way, for my daughter. Bought another one because the mixer is trash. It's really cheap. You just buy a Behringer from your local audio shop, web shop or something. But anyway, the cool thing about the cool thing about the cheap mixer was that it has an integrated Bluetooth receiver, so you can play music from your smartphone, for example, and sing along because it has microphone inputs. It has an integrated echoing effect, so it's kind of cool, you know. So I bought one for my daughter, and we'll install it in our room. Anyway, review is coming up for the Define microphone and the mixer. The reason that I'm not using the Define microphone at this moment is that I only have one, and I think I will buy another one, so when I have a co-host we both have a proper microphone. I think it will improve the audio quality quite a lot. But you guys are used to this kind of audio, so at this moment it's not the biggest problem, I think. Alright. Speccy Next, yeah, there was a ZX Spectrum Next on a Dutch marketplace. I've seen it, and I've seen some people bidding who I know. But sometimes, I hope I'm allowed to say this, but sometimes I think I get the feeling that way too many people are selling their ZX Spectrum Next. Because I've seen so many offered on eBay or somewhere else. I have the feeling that that maybe how many percent of the ZX Spectrum Next owners will have offered theirs for sale? What do you think? I have no idea, by the way, but just thinking about it. It's a cool machine. It's more than a ZX Spectrum. It's not my kind of machine that I really like, but it's still cool. Anyway. Oh, I'm just talking about it, Idris. I don't know. You can do so many more things with the ZX Spectrum Next. You can even do a QL now and a SAM Coupe, and maybe some other things like Artery. I don't know. So I think the FPGA machines are the closest when it comes to real machines, original machines, because they simulate the original hardware, and that's a good thing. But I think the large group of ZX Spectrum original ZX Spectrum users might be more happy with their original ZX Spectrum. I'm not sure. 25%. Wow,
So you sold 3 of them.
that's a lot. Huh? Yeah. How did you get 3 of them? I had 2, so I'm not allowed to say anything about it. But still, I think it's a cool project. It's not my type of machine because I really am I'm really in love with the original machines. You know, everyone knows that. Anyway, talking about reviews, I was talking about the review of the V-Fine microphone. I will have many more reviews in the future, but they're not always on topic, and it's a bit hard to put them on the ByteDelight main channel, but I will for now because I only have one channel. But for example, I ordered 2 tablet computers. How do you call them in English? Tablets? I don't know. From a Chinese brand, and they're they're priced very competitively. So I like them a lot because we have 3 of those. I think we had 3 of those. Checklist, the original, yeah, and 2 from Acer, and 1 you got now. Which one do you have now? Lenovo?
Intel.
No,
Yeah.
I think Lenovo. I thought.
Oh yeah, Lenovo. Yeah.
So, oh man, if you count how many of those stuff you got already, man, it's ridiculous. But the original Checklist machines from China became too slow because they only have 1 gigabyte of memory, which is not enough at the moment, and not enough anymore. So I bought 2 new ones for about €80 each, which is quite cheap for a tablet. And I think they will work very well. They've got IPS panels, 2 and 3 gigabyte of memory, and lots of storage. So I'm going to do a review of those as well. Because the previous review of the first Checklist tablets that I did a couple of years ago was viewed thousands of times, because many people would like to know if the cheap models of tablets they found on AliExpress or somewhere else are worth the money, and that's what you make reviews for. So I think I will do a review of those again as well. So if you're interested in those kinds of reviews, then keep an eye on the channel as well, and maybe in the future I will split it up in 2 channels. We'll see. All right. Oh, this is cool. This is ZX Spectrum related. So until now, when I have to produce cases for interfaces like the ZX HD or the Pro One or the SpectraNet, for example, I'm using the services from iMaterialize in Belgium, but it's a laser sintering process that they use. They use huge machines with a nylon powder which is sintered together with laser. But I've seen a couple of years ago, HP do some printers which are desk sized, so they're still big, but like the pick and place machine, for example, those kinds of sizes, and they're called Multi-Jet Fusion, MJF. And I ordered an MJF case last week to try out. Let me see if we can share with you. Yeah, I can share this. Laptop, here it is. So this is about the MJF process. It's still the same material that's used as in BASIC, so the same material as I'm using now, but the difference is that it can be finer. And another benefit is that by default it's more grayish instead of white, which could mean that I don't have to dye the products anymore. I don't have to put it in a dye bath, which saves a lot of time, and the requirements are a bit lower compared to the normal laser sintering process. So I think it's a cool process, and I'm going to try it out. I actually ordered 1 product for the SpectraNet case to see if it works, and the SpectraNet case is the closed case, so without the RJ45 cutout at the top, but I had to cut a millimeter of it on the front, so the closest to the ZX Spectrum, because it didn't fit very well on ZX Spectrums. And to solve that, I just soldered the edge connector a bit farther away from the. What are you doing? From the interface actually. But of course, if I can do it by a small change in the case, that would be better. So a new version of that will arrive shortly. I think in something like 4 days or something. I'm curious how it looks, and I will show you if it's here. All right. Last detail, last item on the news this week is I'm changing my set here. Not that much because I don't have that much space, but I'm going to install some new shelves behind me, which are the well-known Kallax shelves from IKEA. Let me show you. Why not? IKEA, yeah. So I'm going to buy a couple of these. This one, oh, the left one, but then the white version, not the green one.
Can't you just in white?
I can, but I'm lazy. He wants me to show it in white. Okay. Let's get to the white. Here's the white. So I'm going to order this one here. I forgot again to show my mouse cursor, the TeamViewer. I have to make a note about it. So one of these and a couple more. Those will go behind me, and the reason I want these is because I really love the what's the name again? Oh, I forgot. The YouTube channel from the awesome Technology Connections. It's a really cool YouTube channel about loads of in-depth topics about everything you can imagine. When it comes to electronics, by the way, it's almost always about electronics. It's technology, you know. But he has a cool setup there with loads of shelf cabinets, how do you call it, with LED lighting, and I'm going to do it as well, but I'm going to do it better. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to build in LED stuff. Let me show you. Let me get to the scene here. I want to show you what I'm doing here. This is so cool. So I'm going to build in addressable RGB lighting, controlled by a ZX Spectrum. I'm looking for when it starts. I should have tested it earlier. Where's the start of this? Here, I think here where we get some.
Why didn't you just show it in this?
I'm going to show it. Let me just show it. So I'm going to install some addressable RGB LEDs, and this is so cool because I can control this from a ZX Spectrum. So I'm actually putting a ZX Spectrum somewhere in the corner and leave it on during shows, so it can do some random addressable RGB stuffing. But it's not showing a lot here. I'm just talking. Where are all the colors? Oh, there. Oh, this is static colors. I didn't want static colors. I wanted to.
There was like in the middle.
I think so. I think you're right. When you're looking for it, you can't find it, you know? Oh, here it is. This is cool. It's kind of cool, you know? And more of that. And of course I will also show some spectrum colors, so red, yellow, green, blue. Red, yellow, green, blue. Yay! I got it right. Alright, so I was looking behind me on the ZX Spectrum boxes, if you're wondering. Right, so I will install it in the Kallax cabinets when we're there. And by the way, I'm still looking at that stream from a while ago. People were asking when it will be available as a kit for example, the Specky breadboard. I still have to work on that as well. So maybe I will do it at the same time. But time, you know, time is so hard. I don't have much time. Anyway, Billy, no Billies. Ugh. These are for CDs. CDs are old. What is TC?
Text Connection probably.
Oh, yeah, of course. Technology Connections. Yeah, it's a cool channel. Subscribe to it as well. It's a cool channel. I don't know him personally, but it's a really cool channel. Alright. So, okay. That was all the news for this week. Let's get to the this week's topics, finally. That I shouldn't drink that much coffee. And people don't know that I didn't have pizza yet. Should I tell them? Oh, they know now. Alright. How many people are here, by the way? 35. Yeah. Okay.
Drink some more water.
Yeah, I will. Alright. Fun fact. Last week, someone rang our doorbell, and it was Mark. I will not disclose his last name, but he's from Luxembourg, and he came over unexpectedly. You told me by WhatsApp. We were talking about by WhatsApp, but I was so behind with loads of messages and other stuff. Even my family WhatsApps, and oh man. So I didn't read his messages, and he was at the front door here, which was quite cool. But we spoke about lots of things, and he had some stuff for me to repair, so it's waiting for time. But more and more people are coming over here, and I really should be careful with the amount of time I'm spending on that, because really I like it a lot talking with people here, but it does consume a lot of time, so I have to be careful. So please don't ring my doorbell unexpectedly. That's what I wanted to say. Talking about people coming by, former colleague Renee was here 2 weeks ago. It was very fun. We did a refurbishment of his color vision. What was the name? Oh, I forgot the name. ColecoVision. Yeah, ColecoVision. We did some stuff on his retro machine, and it was nice to do that. But the problem is, he does not have a ZX Spectrum yet, and I think that should change. No, not more coffee. So he told me he doesn't have one. Let me show you. It's Dutch, I know. So he told me he doesn't have a ZX Spectrum, and I will make sure he will get one. So that's what I told him. He doesn't know what he's missing. So that's what I told him, and I will get a set for him ready. I'm not sure if I wrote it down. Let me write it down, because otherwise I will definitely forget it. And alright. No more coffee. No. No, maybe later. Sorry. I think you should have one, don't you think, guys? So it's not you, Renee. It's the other Renee. It was nice to have him here. I've worked with him for 5 or 6 years or something, so it's cool to meet him again. Anyway, it's time for your ZX Spectrum setups. I got one post for last week. Thank you, Peter. So let me get first to some pictures from Renee. I think I showed all the other ones, yeah. So this is the actual Renee who's in the chat. What? Give him a spec prize, yeah, indeed. Renee, I haven't seen your shelves this clean. You did this for the photo only. You're not fooling me. Oh, it's a really cool picture with all the original boxes. I guess it's in issue 1 here in the top right corner. I see some SGS joysticks, SGS 1s and SGS 2s. What is it? Yeah, not COVID spec fit. It should be spec fit, don't you think? Spec fit 19. No, let's not joke about that. So very cool setup, but I see some stuff you don't have yet, Renee, and which you want to have, because I'm going to show that in a minute. So let me get back to my script. So that's one photo. I really like it. I really like all the cabinets and the shelves. Cool. They're new. What's new? What's new? He says they're new. Oh, they're new. The shelves are new. Okay. I think you just need to move, Renee. You need a bigger house. I've visited Renee, so he knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, it's a fly here. What is a fly doing here? Anyway.
Flying.
Flying. That's a bad one. He's flying. Alright, let's get to the more of those pictures because we like them. I like them. Okay, let's get one of my posts on Facebook and see the results. Yeah, here's another one. Alright, so we can see an Atari 2600 with Pac-Man. No, it's not that. It's not an Atari. It's a Spectrum playing Pac-Man, and it's a NamPac. What was it? NamCap it is. Oh, you cannot see it because it's behind. It's behind my face. Sorry, it's behind my face. It's NamCap on the ZX Spectrum with the Rotary Divide. What is it? 2011 or something? I thought. Anyway, cool setup. I see loads of cool computers here. An Amiga 600, an MSX here, and there's a Sega on the left. Cool stuff. I was talking about his plant on the back. He needs to water that plant. Really, it's awful. But he told me it's the kind of plant that doesn't need lots of water. It will just keep working without water. I didn't know that. Maybe I should have more of those plants as well. Alright, next picture. Do we have more here? Yeah, I got more. Oh, wow, this is a cool picture. So this is a huge set of ZX Spectrums. I see 1 here and 1 missing play button. But it's cool. It's from Ivan. Very cool. Very cool, Ivan. Love those stuff here. What is that for a multiphase? Multiphase what? Romantic robot? I cannot see what it actually is. Is it a clone? I think it's a clone. Not sure exactly. But anyway, it looks nice. And a Pong. There's a Pong machine that we repaired a couple of months ago. Cool. Cool stuff. And I like the ZX Spectrum Plus case, and but many people still prefer the rubber key case. Anyway, what do we have more? I think there are more pictures here. Oh look, it's the ZX81 from Johan with a keyboard interface, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I see a Wi-Fi port here. What does it say? It said expand in the back, and a serial card with joystick port MIDI. Oh, it's a MIDI port, okay, and Wi-Fi. Very cool. I didn't know that board existed. I still should talk to Charlie Ingley, I think, about ZX Spawn production, because I think he can't keep up with the demand. There's a lot more demand. But we'll see. What else do we have here? Wow, Gary! My God, look at that! I think you're beaten, Renee. There's a tow track, of course. There's a tow track. I see 2 of his discoveries boxed, and I'm just joking, Renee. You have more. Another tow track, ZX81. Some cool games here. Some less cool games here.
You've made more.
Who?
You.
Shh, don't tell him. I'm not talking about my collection. I'm not a collector. I'm not a collector. No, I'm not a collector. I'm only have the stuff for refurbishing and selling. Anyway, very cool. All the stuff here. You got a great collection, Gary. And one from Tor Eric. It's a white ZX Spectrum case. Very nice. And what the hell? What is that? That's cool. It's a TZX player, I guess, with a cassette cover case thingy. It's cool. It's cool design. I've never seen this before. Very cool. Right, and I like white cases, as you can see here. I've got them as well on my desk here. Look. These are just these arrived today from Peter. Peter, they arrived. Alright.
More thunder.
What? Thunder? Yeah, more thunder. Thunder. It's a song. You know Thunder from the Dew. Do you guys know the Dew? The Dew is a YouTube channel, and he's very funny. We watch his videos a lot. Anyway, let's not make too many. Let's not encourage too many other YouTube channels. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway. All right. Hey, Ronnie. Hey again. Okay, let's get to the next set of posts, because I think there's so many more here, and I will get through all of them. Fortunately, people are not sending in the super chats yet. Otherwise, I have to read them as well. I'm just joking. If you want to send me a super chat, please do. Okay, it's enabled, I think. Yeah, it's enabled. I see the dollar sign there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, this was a good question here. Okay, we'll get into that later. But I'm looking for more photos.
Oh, no.
I think there are more. Yeah, there are definitely more. We'll show you. Whoa! Oh, Ronnie, what happened to your Harlequin? Just a second. I will show you. What is this? My Harlequin went berserk. I think you talked about it. I have to check your post messages. What is that?
You share.
It doesn't look like a Harlequin board because there's some ghosting going on in the picture. It's not really something I know from Harlequin. Oh, I'm doing spam. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, clock test on CPU, yeah. Replace the ROM that went haywire and cleaning S connector caused a problem. Okay, this is a cool photo. Okay, so this is a detonator. I don't know how to pronounce that. Come on, couldn't they have thought of an easier name? And this NXP Joy from Goran, of course. Cool device. I'm speaking with the guy a lot because we're developing something new. Very cool setup, Ronnie. And glad you figured out what the problem was. I don't know how it happened, how the old ROM died, but it can happen, of course. And some more photos of the detonator. What the hell, detonator? I don't know. I don't like it. No, detonator. More. Okay. And clean your TV. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, this was cool. I should wait with that. What the? Oh my God! Mark has been posting a lot as well. I think I haven't seen this. Oh my! I see a cool poster here. That's good. So you get bonus points for that. But what else do we see here? We see loads of overseas Timex machines, I think, and I haven't seen the black ones actually. I see a Sega. Oh no, this is a Eastern European machine, isn't it? The top one. And I see a white ZX Spectrum Plus, I guess, and a ZX Spectrum Next. Man, this is way too much to see on this photo here. Very cool, Mark. The poster is awesome. Posters are available.
That's just the best.
Yeah, it's the best. The posters are available at zxspectrum.shop. Don't delay, buy today. Oh man. Alright, what is this? I used to have a computer quite similar to this one. Where is it? Where did you leave it? Let me see. I can see it from here. I'm sorry. I still have to work on it. It's really getting ridiculous. I really should do the oldest stuff first now. You get a voucher? You get a voucher for what? You get a voucher.
Oh
yeah, you get a voucher. Mark got many vouchers. Yeah, I owe him a lot. So we'll get it sorted, Mark. I promise. I have promised it before, I know. Okay, now it's time for Renee's back cave. More pictures. So I thought we had the one picture was all he sent, but he sent more. And this is quite clean. This is different from when I was there last time. But there's still a lot of boxes on the floor you haven't put on the picture. I know why. But it's the same shelves cabinet from last time. Let's see, what else do we hear? Oh, that's the one with this was the one where all the ROMs were on. But where are the ROMs now? Where do you put all the ROMs? I can't find them. Anyway, QL, the ZX Spectrum bag, and loads of other things. Let's see, I see more pictures here. Wow, that's cool. Oh, here are the ROMs. I see the ROMs now. Wow, you got loads of them. And the pack with the tapes on the top left. Have I seen it before? I'm not sure. Cool. Do you still have the Saga Elite 3, Renee? I'm wondering, because I'm still looking for one. I hope to find one on eBay someday. We'll see. And of course, Renee has the dust covers, the fabric ones, which are quite cool. But I'm going to show you some more stuff, which is very cool as well. In a minute. In a minute. What's this? It's just a soldering desk. It's way too small. Oh, but it's cool. It's small, but it's cool.
Like this.
The poster is cool, yeah. It's a poster of Interface 1 and a ZX81. A Timex TS1000, it says. Very nice, very nice. And what is this? Oh, here are more dust covers. Oh, the Elite 3, yeah, I see it. Oh, it's so nice. This is the best keyboard ever for the Spectrum. It's very rare. It's very rare and expensive if you want to have one. All the Spectrums in the plate rack.
Something like that we have to.
Yeah, we use the same, but for other purposes, for tablets and for my main boards here in the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. The dust covers are great. I want revenge. Oh yeah, oh man, this is so cool. This is the best picture ever. And loads of ROM cartridges as well there. Very cool dust covers. Very cool. I really hope they're becoming available widely in the near future, because I guess loads of people want these kinds of dust covers.
Yeah.
But could be hard to find them. Yeah, yeah, I found them, Renee. Daddy Bubba Cave, what? Right. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is the yeah, Mark. This is the +2, the Arabic +2, and I have an Arabic +3. I think I'm not going to give it away to you. That's the only thing I can say about it. I'm not. I didn't buy it to keep. I bought it to study and to clone the ROM. But the Arabic +3 is there's only one in existence, and I have it. But Mark wants it, so I think we'll get in a fight for that. We'll see.
Just let him pay a lot of money.
I raised him. The Biocom ZX81 is a well-known ZX81 model from back then. Doorstops, come on, don't. Oh, the mic race, don't call it doorstop, please. Oh, you have so many nice, cool-looking ZX80s. I have one here on my back, and loads more somewhere else. Anyway, cool. Oh, there's way too much in this photo here. Is that a replica ZX81? It's nice, yeah. It's no, it's a ZX80, of course. The replica ZX80. This is not the chopping board. This is a ZX80, a real one, but I think it's a replica one. Cool. Stop posting. Oh, I've never seen the green microdrive box. It's new for me. Cool. It's a UK box, because I've seen some German boxes with different colors than the black ones. Very cool.
He really wants.
Slightly different. Oh wow, nice boxes. Executive boxes with a Timex 1500. Cool. Very cool sets. Nice. I guess one is the Timex 1000 maybe, and the other one is the 1500. I don't know. I can't see it from here. What does this say? FCC. Whoa, low serial number. 145. That's low. Made in Portugal. Yeah, that's in the time that Sinclair wanted to get to America, but they weren't allowed because there wasn't enough metal inside their cases. Anyway, these are cool as well. Lambda clones. I thought these were official clones, aren't they? The Micro Ace wasn't, but these were. Cool. Very cool looking. They look a lot like those lasers, the laser computers. The laser, was it laser? No? I'm not sure, I have to check. Anyway. Don't overdo it. You've been, guys, they've been posting to each other to show off the biggest collection. I can't blame them. Look at all this original stuff here. Command stick. Cool. Lots of original boxes. Very cool. And what is a program recorder? Oh, it's just a tape recorder, I guess. Never seen that box. Look at the faces here. So cool. What is this? Books. I'm not interested that much in books. By the way, guys, if you need books, I've got loads of books, and I was planning on selling them at the event in, what was it? In June, somewhere in Utrecht or so. I'm not sure. No, it was in Hilversum. But of course, everything is cancelled this year, so maybe next time. But if you need books, I have loads of books. I'm not going to list them. Way too much work. And what is this? Neva Spectrum and a Delta. It's an Eastern European version of the ZX Spectrum Plus, where the original Sinclair logo has been covered by a plastic plate. Ridiculous, but cool. Really cool. Alright, now let's get to the other dust covers. And these ones I like a lot because Ronnie made some, at least the DivMC one himself, and he told me this afternoon that he asked me, oh I forgot it entirely, he asked me for the original logo that I used on the Pro 1 interface, and he made a dust cover for that. Isn't that cool? This is so cool. All the dust covers in one for the DivMC. So you got a tiny dust cover for the DivMC, isn't that cute? Really cool, Ronnie. Again, I guess people would really love buying these, but I don't think they are widely available yet.
It's still going.
Which one?
Here.
Okay, guys, get a room. No, just joking. Idris, nice photo, 6 minutes ago. Let's see. Wow. Original boxes that I like a lot. I guess there's some stuff which I worked on as well, because you visited our place here. Very nice work desk, by the way. A lot bigger space for soldering than I have. So that looks quite nice. Yeah, can't complain about that. Which soldering iron are you using? I cannot recognize it, but I recognize the desolder station. And I see a lab power supply here. Cool. And then an arcade joystick. And Decatronix keyboard. And loads of other things. And your ZX Spectrum on your work desk needs new capacitors. I can see that. Everyone can see that. Because it's on my screen. Go away. Right. That was it for... man, that was a lot. So I guess next week people... I'm merging my car. Very cool. Chat is going crazy. Which one was this? Okay, we have more, guys. Jim, there's more. Let's see. This one is empty, so it's okay. We can skip that one. And then I have some. I have more. Don't worry. What? Oh no! I'm not logged in. What the hell? What is this? I don't get it. Okay. Why wasn't I logged in on Facebook? That's odd. So Spyros sent me some photos. Let me see if I am not showing off stuff you're not allowed to see.
I don't think so.
I can do it this way, I think. No, it doesn't work. Oh, it's slow. Why is it loading so slow?
You're not even showing it.
No, not yet. But I'm not sure if this is working properly. Let me think. How can I show that the most easy way?
Just like that, I guess.
I think we can do that. I think we can just show this way. Why not? Right. So this is from Spiros from, I think, Greece. I might be mistaken. It's a +3 with a vertical Pro 1, which is plugged into a caps and mouse interface. I think I've shown this photo last week, didn't I? I'm not sure. And a very cool joystick. 18 June, yeah, that is a week ago. But I thought I had new ones. Okay, I've shown these ones already. So these ones are not new, but I have more. So let me check. Got a couple from this guy here. Check. This is, oh, these are cool. But these are from last Thursday, so yesterday. So these should be new. It's a bit hard to see, isn't it? But still cool. So you got a glass cabinet for this ZX Spectrum collection. I see a toast rack, I see a blue Spectrum replica, and lots of other stuff here. Very nice. The next photo. I see a Commodore 64 and a good ZX Spectrum with Spectrum in it. I'm just joking. Commodore 64 is cool as well. And a retro telephone here. Have you ever seen such a telephone?
Yes.
Yeah, you have. Okay.
Yeah.
With a dial.
Yeah.
These old ones. Yeah, really? Where? Where have you seen that?
I don't know, at school or something.
Okay.
With like chemistry.
When I grew up,
no
we used
history.
these kinds of phones when we grew up. Now you cannot think using something like that, you know, but it still works, I think. But I don't know. We've been streaming because the music might end soon.
I don't know.
Check the music. No, it's good enough. What I want to say is nowadays we got wireless home phones and wireless smartphones, and you know. But anyway, it's cool. And there was one more picture here. Oh, it's about the same. Showing what is it? Diff ID, I think. I'm not sure. It's showing zxcupo.be, which is still a cool site where you can load games from directly. So very cool. All right. Very cool. I got more. Oh, I think. Oh, of course. I think. No problem. I got some photos from John Hetherington. I hope I pronounced it correctly because I'm not British, you know. But I hope you forgive me if it's not completely correct. Here's my setup. Sony 3D TV, all screen was great. I like 3D TVs, but not many people do. Logitech THX PC speakers, and Spectrum Plus 2A and ZX HD. Why can I show this? I want to show this full screen, but it's hard because the picture. Oh, now we can see it. This is good enough. So look at the setup. Wood grain cupboard with a huge TV on top. I think I could play games on the setup for hours. Isn't it cool? But he's got more pictures here. He's just playing Green Beret here on this. He's loading it from tape actually. So no DivMC for him. So it's old school loading. Top photo. I didn't ask him to show all the ZX HD stuff, but many people do because we sold so many. Close up of the ZX HD. We sold so many, but if you haven't got one, order now. No, just joking. And this is the output on an HD TV. It's sharp, it's cool, it doesn't have VGA scan lines because it's not VGA. But maybe in the future we can add something like that. Anyway, very cool, very cool, very cool. Let's get back to the script.
Wow.
Oh, we are in the script. Alright, one more topic for this week. So thank you guys, by the way, for all the photos and the cool the ZX Spectrum Horus fight. We got into half an hour ago. Anyway, someone asked, could you tell me how to test if my machine has a dodgy M1 line? How can I test that? So what I did, I opened a topic on Facebook right after you asked me, and I have to get into that. Let me check if there's nothing on the screen here. I don't think so. Only some names. Can I click in here? Yeah, that's better. No, still one name. So why does it show all the names?
Just not read.
That's not a big issue. Those are well-known names. Anyway, I put on the question, and the only ways I now know that to find out if your M1 line is working is using the ZX die card. There's a LED indicator there for that, and otherwise you can use one of the plenty of interfaces that need or require the M1 line for the interfaces to work. And there's been some discussion going on. I have to dig into that, but I will do that later on, not now. So I hope I can answer that question in more depth next week. because I think it's a good question. Yeah, so, man, next week I will show a new mug that's on its way by Wayne Robbins. Thank you for it. I'm really curious which mug it is. He just told me he is going to send it, so it's kind of a surprise because I don't know which one it is. And did I forget anything? I don't think.
Didn't you want to build the...
No, I will do it on the stream.
Oh,
Separate stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about Lego. When will I build a Lego? Not now. I don't have the space here for doing that. But are you guys interested in seeing me build this lawnmower? I'm interested in seeing myself building this lawnmower. Okay, that's stupid. Anyway, that was it for this week. I really look forward to the show next week because, as it turned out, I was a bit doubting if I had enough news, but there's so much to talk about, and it doesn't really matter if the show will be 5 minutes shorter or longer. But I think this is a good length of a show, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know, please. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. And if you have questions after watching the show, please put them in the comments underneath the video. And if you're using a smart TV with YouTube, then please find a PC or something and add your comment if you want to. Please click the thumbs up. You're allowed to click the thumbs down as well. I'm not bothered. I will see you next week. I don't think there's any more that I have in mind for myself. Let's see if there's any more chatting going on. Federico, yes, that were your photos. The phone works okay, very nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. So he's 14 and he also knows those kinds of telephone. It's just cool. Okay, that's a good one, Franco. Maybe you can reply to the topic as well on Facebook, because I want to know if there is a way of, preferably by software or something, to find out if the M1 is working. But I don't think it's possible by software. I don't think so. Anyway, we'll get into that later. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If so, I'm sorry for that, and you have my apologies, and I will see you all next week. And we can now click the outro scene. Do you want to do that? The outro? The PWS outro. Hey! It works. Now get over to the next Spectrum show. Okay, your next stop is ZX Spectrum shop. Hey, that's a cool one, isn't it? Parcel on the Lego, yeah, it's your parcel, indeed. Okay, Franco. Now, well, I hope I can remember it, your comment and edit. It's a good idea.
Just do it like this.
I can, but I'm lazy. I want pizza. Okay. So, anyone cool? Everyone cool? Cheers, guys. See you next week. Take a beer if you're over 18 years old. So he's not allowed to take a beer. Not yet.
4 more years.
4 more years. 4 long years. Yeah, indeed. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. How do I stop the stream now? I don't know.
You should your OBS.
Yeah, I have to get that away then. Stop. Stream. Stop. Bye.